Hello, my friends. Happy Wednesday. Happy Thanksgiving week. A little bit colder today. I'm wearing a jacket, sleeveless jacket, but I don't know. I feel kind of weak now because I've seen some runners, no jacket. I just don't like the cold. But I am starting to warm up too much. That's always, just like in races, First mile, you always feel cold, and then you want to strip everything off. Kind of same thing for me today. I'm about 3 miles in. You'll notice that on my vlog or live show, I'm not sure what I should call my live streams every day. Maybe I should just call it a live stream. Kind of rebranding it again because I'm training for Cocodona, but I also talk about a lot of other things, and I want it to be more inclusive. People that maybe even don't even exercise want to listen to me. I don't want you to think that you have to be an ultra runner to listen to my vlogs. So talk about a lot of different things. Sometimes not much exercise at all. So I think I'm gonna use the name lift, run, ride, reflect. Because it's kind of what I do. I mean, I also ski too, but I don't want to list too many things. I also do calisthenics. But it's really what I do. I run, jog, hike, whatever you want to call it. Combination of all three really. I do strides. And I lift. Not in that order. I just use those. I put it in that order because it kind of sounds better. It's more flow, smoother, I guess. So all the live streams in this playlist, I'm gonna rename, and I'm just gonna use the numbers like I have been using. The reason I do that, thought about putting the date. But the challenge is if it's a short live stream, it gets completely finished uploading by YouTube. I mean, you can watch it, but you can't edit anything until they finish the complete uploading, as they call it. If it's under 10 minutes, it can be a few hours. Even though it's there on their server already because it was live. I just can't edit anything or change the clip art or the picture or anything. That's why you sometimes just see the Richard Runs Trails logo. It's because they haven't finished uploading. Even though it's there and you can watch it, it's kind of difficult to explain. But that's why I use numbers, because if it's a long one like yesterday, which was 36 minutes, they don't finish the uploading until the next day. And then by the time I download it and upload it to Spotify so that it goes to all my podcast viewers, such as Apple Podcasts, it can be 2 days. So I may talk about what day it is when I start the video, but on the title, I'm just going to put a number. It's also useful for me because I can keep them in the right order. That's important for me because that way I know if I deleted one or didn't get uploaded right. And also on Spotify, same thing. Hey, Life with Tishara. Sorry, hopefully said your name right. How you doing? Thanks for joining. Yeah, I was just talking about changing the name of my live streams. They all used to say Cocodona 250, and I'm gonna update a bunch of them. Basically, everyone in this playlist, which is over 100. Because I do talk about Cocodona, but not as much anymore. I talk about Zwift riding and lifting and just want to include everyone. I mean, in my description, I'm still going to have a lot of the same stuff. But anyways, kind of a rebranding just to get more viewers, I guess. Because it doesn't really sell what I'm doing every day. I am running and hiking and jogging, but I also do a lot of lifting, calisthenics, ski erg, and Zwift riding. Zwift ride yesterday was pretty intense. I finally got my computer set up going right which took about a half a day with all the updates and everything. And I finally got the Amp Plus dongle working right. I'll probably do a setup video to help other people, because setting up for the computer, I did learn some things from other people's videos. There are a lot of other things that you need to keep in consideration when you're setting up your Zwift on the computer. Good news is, it's probably 5 times better than on phone. The detail is unbelievable. It's just like a video game. My wife was saw me riding yesterday. I think she was pretty impressed by the detail on the TV. You know, because you're basically racing against others. But I was really kind of racing against myself. I did the Criterium in Scotland. You know, I think it's supposed to be like 20 some minutes, but that's like for fast riders when they give you a time. It actually took me like 35 minutes, I think, but it was intense. I mean, I was averaging 150 to 200 watts the whole time, which 30 minutes is a long time. And after the work, and it had a sprint segment in every lap, and it was really intense. I think I learned how to get the shifting down right and prepared for the sprints, but you know, every sprint you want to improve your previous time, and they have a ghost rider to show you what your previous best time was. And then later in the race, you may have a couple of them because they show your previous times. And of course, you don't want to let them beat you. So I think my heart rate was very high the whole race. I say race, the whole event. Because I wasn't really racing people too much. I was just trying to keep going. And it had a real steep hill in there too. I mean, I was electronic gears, but I was using anywhere from gear 7 to gear 15 in electronic gears. And still need to learn what some of the buttons on top of my Zwift bike do. They have like 8 different buttons. They have a instruction manual they give you, but even if you take a picture with your phone and enlarge it, you can hardly read it. It's just too small. So I need to find a video that explains the buttons a little bit better. But I understand the shifting, which is down on the where a brake would normally be. Shifting, and it also has steering. One thing I like about Zwift, I mean, you can steer if you want to get closer to the center line or whatever, but you don't have to steer. I mean, you'll just go right over the top of somebody and it doesn't do anything. So it's kind of cool. You can focus on effort, and you don't have to steer unless you want to. So it's kind of cool. But anyways, did a 30-minute effort yesterday. It was 35 minutes, something like that. It was very intense the whole time. After I finished it, I felt like I hadn't had that feeling before, because I was really pushing hard and I wasn't taking any gels or anything. So I pushed really hard for 35 minutes. I had to sit down and I drank some tea and coffee afterwards, but I had the same feeling after I had run a 5K before, you know, really fast run, like in a race, not a training run, but a race. So I know I was probably pushing max heart rate most of the event. I probably should hook up one of my heart rate monitors. I've got some. It has that capability. It's the only thing I don't turn on. But I usually just use the heart rate that's in my Garmin watch, and I'm not going to wear my Garmin watch because it kind of interferes with your wrist when you're cycling. I don't like it too much. But I probably get an arm heart rate monitor, or check if one of my strap. I have a chest heart rate monitor from Polar from a long time ago. Maybe it'll work. If not, I might need to get a new one. It's not urgent, but it does have that capability to do heart rate. And I know I was doing max heart rate, not max heart rate, but high heart rate. Probably 155, 160 the whole race, the whole event. So I think it's pretty cool. It's also cool because you're getting XP like you do in like video games. So as you build up XP, you can get free items to wear to make yourself look more like a experienced Zwift rider, I guess. Because when you first start, you got all the newbie stuff. But I want like a new helmet, some clothes. And then I think as you progress Takes a while, I'm sure, but you can even upgrade your bikes. Some people are riding like what's it called, Tron bikes, which are pretty cool. It's like glowing wheels and stuff like that, so pretty cool. Also did a bench press session last night, and also moved around some of my gym. Still trying to reorganize it. I got a new shelf end that, like I talked about yesterday, I'm gonna move another one of my extra gaming computers, one that my daughter doesn't use very much, and I'm gonna put it in the garage because she's using a laptop now. I think she wants the space anyways, so I'm gonna move that one. It's basically the same computer I have running my Zwift bike, but my son and her got one at the same time, so it's an i6 processor, which will work very fine, very good for in the garage running my live streams on YouTube. So I've got a TV mounted on the wall out there, but I needed a shelf because I didn't have much room, so I can put the computer on there. So I'm gonna permanently install my GoPro 9. It's got a built-in mic that I added. I don't use it very much anymore. I basically just use my phone now because I stopped doing many product reviews. Actually, turns out the iPhone 16 is better than a GoPro. Maybe not the latest GoPros, but compared to my GoPro 9. So I'm gonna set up permanent live stream capability in my gym, so that anytime I'm working on the gym, I'll just go live. I've been doing some with my phone, but that's very difficult because even with the widescreen view, my gym is too big, and I have to constantly turn my phone when I'm working out in the gym. So my plan is to mount my GoPro high up in the corner. It might be not the clearest, like an iPhone video, but it'll be pretty good. And I need to improve the lighting in there. During the day, it won't be a problem, but I want to get some more fluorescent lighting, which will improve the situation a lot. I wanted to do that before. Kind of like office fluorescent lighting, really white. So it lightens up my gym a lot. And then it'd be cool. If I'm in the gym, I just live stream from the gym. I don't have to worry about setting up my phone and moving it all the time. It'll give me more capabilities to do more live streams more frequently. I mean, I am doing almost every day, but I have many workouts in a day. Hey, Mimi Bear, how's it going? Yeah, Mimi Bear, I think she's in the Philippines, so it's evening there, right? I can never remember. Right? She's part of the Bingo Warriors. It's a great group of friends based in the Philippines. I think some of them are also in Korea, just in Asia. So Life with Tarshara. So what is your channel about? I'll have to check it out. That's pretty cool. So always good to have new friends. Going downhill now. Yeah, I'm in Austin, Texas. It's a little bit cold today, but it's warming up fast. I'm kind of regretting wearing my jacket now. It was in the 40s when I started, but it's probably in the high 50s already. That's the thing about Texas. When the sun comes out, it gets hot really fast. Or gets warm, I should say, fast. So it's probably better to go out a little bit cold, and then you'll be comfortable, which I've seen a lot of runners do. But I just don't like doing that. I don't like being cold. I mean, I do it in races all the time, but I have to do it then. When I'm training, I don't want to go out cold. So it's like running in the rain. I would do it in a race, and I have done it in races, mountain races. But if it's raining, I'm not going to go outside and run. So I also did get a foot sensor for Zwift. They call it a pod sensor. I mean, it's not real accurate, but it's pretty accurate. So when I go hiking or something on one of my indoor treadmills, I can also, they call it running on Zwift, but I don't think I'll be doing much running. It'll be mostly hiking. So I might play with Zwift with my running pod also, because that's a cool thing with your membership. You can do run or cycle. I have a nice Nordic treadmill that I can run on, but I'm still having electronic problems with it. I need to work on it and get it fixed. If I can't fix it soon, I've done a lot of videos on it. Nordic just a problem child. Never buy that brand. I don't care what the price is, don't buy it. It's supposed to be the best brand of treadmills, and in my opinion, it's the worst. And why is it the worst? Because the support's terrible. And the electronic, the way they did the monitor, it works like a hook to an iPad and software. So when it doesn't work, you can't update nothing, and that's what everyone's having the problem. A lot of people's treadmills have turned into bricks because the computer, they can't communicate with the computer. A Nordic can't communicate with it from headquarters because there's not the proper hooks on the software. So it's kind of a mess. So bottom line is, don't buy Nordic. I posted that before, but I have it's unfortunate because I have a really nice treadmill. It worked fine for a couple years, and now I've replaced some boards on it, and I have a huge investment in it, and I've got an iFit membership too. Once that runs out, I probably won't renew. And if I can't get the treadmill working on a more consistent basis, I'm just going to get rid of it. And it takes up a lot of room in my gym. I have two gyms. I have an endurance gym, which is where I have my treadmills. I also have one treadmill upstairs too. My wife don't like that, but I tested a bunch of treadmills, so I technically got 3 treadmills. I need to give one of them away. If it's not fixed on a more consistent basis, I'm gonna take out my Nordic. It'll give me more space, because in my endurance gym I have 2 treadmills, my ski erg, which is a skiing machine, which I use every day. I love that machine. It's by I even updated the software. I can compete against other people on that too, because Concept 2, which makes the ski erg, if you're going to buy a ski erg, you want to buy the best. Concept 2 is the best, and I've never had any problems with it. But when I do a workout, it sends the workout information from Concept 2 to from my machine to Concept 2, and then they send it to Strava. But Concept 2 also has competitions, and you can actually ski against other people. Not real time, but you can ski against other people, and I guess you can. They do have some real time races. I've never done it before, but after it's done, it posts your time, and they have they'll have 1 week who can get the most miles, that sort of thing. It's kind of cool. You can look at the leaderboards, and you can see people from all over the world competing. It's usually people from Scandinavia and Northern Europe that wins, because Nordic skiing is so big. But it's kind of cool that in Texas I can compete against the skiers in the world in a place that never snows. We get snow every once in a while, but it's like 1 inch or whatever. This is not a ski place. It's flat and hot, but yet we can still compete in skiing, which is kind of cool. So anyways, thanks y'all for joining. And I may go live later and from my gym. Hope y'all have a great Wednesday. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. We go live all the time. Bye for now, my friends.